Hello everybody, I'm here for the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to Red Flood, which has, I guess, been recently updated since the last time I played it, because they now have their own unique kind of interface, which is fantastic. And I'm actually going to see some of the lore here as well. 1905, Russia achieved this Pyrrhic victory in the Russo-Japanese War, strengthened from the monarchy until Tsar Nicholas II was assassinated in 1911. This set a chain of events in motion that led to World War I breaking out in 1913. After the Second Balkan War drew Austria-Hungary and Russia to blows. The Triple Entente and Central Powers fought for years, but eventually the war fizzled out. The French army collapsed, Russia fell into chaos. The death of Tsar Alexei II, a Spartacus uprising in Germany disposed the monarchy. Britain could only look in at horror as the continent tore itself apart. Its empire also grew increasingly unstable. In the east, Japan snatched up a colonial empire, overextended itself in the process. The USA, dismayed at the state of the world, doubled down on its isolationism. Okay, that's kind of given us some lore, which I'm very happy to see. Oh, the Turag Free Territory. So, I think a recent update came, definitely a recent update came out, because the Kingdom of Montenegro is now a puppet of Italy, and it's not Gadja, I think it is, that was usually there. So anyways, as you can see, we're playing as Fume, and yes, as you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to become the Italian Shogunate, because why the hell not? I was going to do this straight after I finished playing as Russia. Well, I had some other ones I wanted to quickly jump into with the 1000 Week Reagan update, but we're here now. We're here. It's time to make ourselves a shogunates. So, right now we have Gabriele D'Annunzio, if I've pronounced that correctly, who's leading us. And life is in us fresh and fragrant. The heart in our chests is like a peach untouched, and the eyelids of our eyes are like springs in the grass. Oh yes, I forgot, he's like a writer, isn't he? Okay, yeah, there's a lot of reading there. He's also he's a flamboyant brute. Decisions available, we have annexation events, I don't know what that is, but I'm not interested. I should probably get the research set up. So we have 4 research slots, which is quite nice. I'm loving the interface. I feel like it goes perfectly with the mod itself. And I do love Red Flood. I'm starting to enjoy it more and more now. Obviously, Ernest Juncker is in the Prussian Congo. See what happens there, because the Belgian army remnants are there as well. So that's... Oh, and I forgot you're a mess as well. Beta Israel. British Mashriq. Yeah, we don't know what the British are really going to get up to. Our charming guest. Today, our charming pianist, Louise Baccara, arrived in our splendid city aboard a luxury liner, Conte Verde, which runs constantly between Italy, Fiume, and Far East. Her arrival is like the breath of the first spring wind in the middle of the gloomy winter, and clear evidence the city is expecting a new season of wonderful and impressive things. The star is met by her old cavalier, Ilvata himself. All this causes a wave of patriotic feelings and unprecedented excitement in the city. Even those who are not interested in music want to see our Louise again. The languid carnival of Fume erupts as if someone had thrown dynamite into an ammunition depot. D'Annunzio could not leave the goodness of music without a suitable gift, and immediately upon arrival, the pianist received an extraordinary present. A piano made entirely of mother of pearl and ivory, as pure and beautiful Moussa de Fume. Baccara will stay in the city for a month, and it will be a magical month, both for the residents and for many journalists who are always looking for new scandalous material for their foreign tabloids. Fantastic. So, yes, okay, Wallonia's here. So why has the Belgian army been exiled? Oh, holy flippin' hell. Antigone. The spectators sit motionless, like a quiet evening sea, holding their breath, and only a silent whisper, like splashes, breaks the silence of the Palace of Music. Do I have to read all this, man? All the attention is drawn to the stage and looks enthusiastic and lustful, waiting and interested, are mixed with the light of dozens of spotlights, and everything around is bathed in golden fire. After all, where she appears, there's only light and beauty, an unforgettable greatness of music. The most beloved star in the constellation of the City of Light, Eletterna Amate of D'Annunzio Baccara, is in Fume again. Fume, I think I'm pronouncing this right, but we're going to go with it. This is how all the posters, newspapers shout, and the radio wave. Sing the Hosanas to her skill and talent, Carnarvo's favourite qualities. Yeah, sorry, I'm not reading the list of that. That's far too much reading for me. Let's just get cracking on, shall we? We have focuses to get through. We also have the slump. The slump. The slump. Accelerationists take Madagascar, and the country comes to a surreal embrace. Oh yeah, we're accelerationists right now. Because of course, we have ourselves an alliance, or we're in an alliance, with the French. Avant-garde France. Right now is a divided nation. And of course, we're in the Ligue Solaire, because we have Le Soleil, the sun. Which I hope I've pronounced right. And of course, the third international exists, the Intermarium, the Commonwealth of Nations. Of course, the Intermarium is also known as the Mizumori, or however you pronounce that. Oh yeah, it's Australia and Australia. I forgot. Red Flood's the mod where we have them. The Empire of Indochina is a Japanese puppet, of course. Yasuhito is the Emperor. And of course, they are raging. Oh my. Time for the final acceleration is near. Right, I do love lore, but this is far too much reading for me. We're talking to Umberto. Umberto. I don't know. Again, my Italian pronunciations are not great. What is this? Annexation events are continuously added to Red Flood. Unfortunately, due to the sheer number of countries and the related annexation events, many bugs are bound to surface. Such as feature will be disabled by default, but if you want to turn it on, highly experiment. Yeah, let's leave them turned off. Oh my days. Ardito. What is this? Okay, if you guys want to read all that lore, I'll let you can just pause the video, guys. I'm not gonna. I can read these ones. I'll read the short ones. The 15th Arengo. Summer is coming, and with it coming the time for the new convocation of Arengo. This time there'll be a lot of urgent work for the Parliament. Oh, okay. Louise's departure was overshadowed by a shameful incident in the port of Venice. It is not known why, whether it is another halt in the confusion and inert bureaucratic machine of the Italian state, or due to someone's malicious intent, an annoying misunderstanding between the escort of Ardite designed to guard the pianist's luggage and the Carabinieri. Turned into bloodshed and skirmish. Passenger visitors coming under crossfire panicked and created even more chaos and crowding. Now the Venetian authorities will not only have to deal with the reputational and human losses, not only to endure a storm in the press, but also to appease the ruler of Fiume. Our people's blood is not for sale. Demand formal investigation and compensation for the Italian government. Hell yeah! Bloody damn right I demand a flippin' investigation. Italy. It was currently led by Ivano Bonomi. Victor Emmanuel. Italy yields to the requirements of Dionysio. What happened can no longer be remedied. The Italian state can and seeks to alleviate at least some of the suffering of those whose loved ones have been killed or injured, not to mention the material damage. The guilty will be punished. Noble on their part, even though we're going to slaughter them later on. So, we only have one national spirit. They currently have Bulwark of Democracy, PUDI Hegemony, Victory Emmanuel, the Slump. They also have the Slump. Overburdened administration, ineffective military. Fantastic. Let's hope they keep that while we the Libyan War. Luigi Sturzo is now the leader, and the lagging self. So they have some not so great stuff. And of course, we do have the French to help us. Oh yep, the Beijing Compromise, because guess what's happening to Japan? Civil War time. There we go. Revolution in Japan. Oh my days. Here you go, guys. Redemption for Venice, apparently. That's good. I'm happy with that. The death of the pilots. So war breaks on the east. Squadron flies over the grim horizon. Yeah, okay. Austrian Reich declared war on the Austrian Revolt. The Austrian Commune. It's Engelbert Dollfuss. Who's still alive in this timeline. They're actually guaranteed by Italy, which is a very interesting move from them, but oh well. Swiss Federal Council. What's happening now? The Saigon military clique declared war on the UAJF. Ah, yes. United Anti-Japanese Front. A Saigon military clique. Who will win? Get... You have... Okay, that makes like 0 sense. Korean People's Republic declare war on the Kingdom of Korea. Everything is kicking off. We've got 4 and 11, 4 and 11, 7 and 16, 2 and 10. And how is Japan doing? Yasuhito, you're probably going to go bye-bye, aren't you? Sunset crash. Oh, wait, actually no. If you can mop up this area, maybe start pushing to the north. Well, the Austrian Commune died. And the Republic of Korea died. But now we have the Korean People's Republic. Divisions down up there. A blue drought. Okay. Basic machine tools, support weapons 1's done. Let's go concentrate industry. Let's go for superior firepower. Yes, we have that 1+ bonus on the research. This is actually pretty even between them two. I keep forgetting Kerensky's here. The famine. Oh, they've just got that. 15th rank goes done. Let's go ahead and do addressing the slump. Hume is a great example of a utopian, completely free economy where everyone is valued by the results of their work and no one suffers from poverty. Unfortunately, so far we are not completely self-sufficient, and the pitiful upheavals of foreign capitalists, which have caused our global economic crisis, have affected us as well. Arengo urgently needs to rectify the situation. Oh, we get rid of the slump by addressing it. Perfecto. How many divisions do you have? 40. These divisions are actually holding out. I guess it's because of Sapporo. It's a good port to have. Looks like the kingdom's gonna win. Modify the government, hell yeah. Well, I'll just go with partial mobilization. Ah yes, Roman von Eugen Sternberg. I forgot you're here as well. Alliance with the Kazakhs. Declare war in Altai. Yeah, they can go on a pretty big... Did they change their name? Create faction Eurasian Khanate. Yeah, they kind of just destroy everybody in their path. Oh, war support plus 55. I was wondering what the hell that was there. You also have a wee tree as well. Oppose the Mad Baron. Oppose the Rogue Officer. And then consolidate to Outer Mongolia. Greater Mongolia. They get pretty big as well. Chinese Empire. The Emperor. Imperial Revival. Interesting. And Winston Churchill is in the United Provinces. Cut off from the Madras presidency. India is in a... Oh, it's in some state, isn't it? Completely collapsed. Which is hurting them. Oh, Wallonia's getting invaded by Avant-Garde France. And it doesn't look like they're going to stand much of a chance at all. You don't need me to join in. I only have 5 divisions anyways. 5 veteran divisions as well. I'm going to probe Mario Carly? It's a me, Mario. Don't know why that came up in my head. Pretty quick war. Paul Liberal. Do you have a folks tree? No, you don't. We have Paul Levy. Just having a wee look around and see what's going on. Oh yeah, friends. Oh no, he's not there. When the Civil War starts, I'm sure Franco pops up. The Spanish Civil War will happen at some point. So we're slowly but surely, oh my days, 210 days until we finish these focuses. Oh, United Anti-Japanese Front 1. The danger's growing. on our eastern border, Yugoslavia, always ready for new territories, has long expressed its claims to Dalmatian even few. We cannot let the torch of world renewal go out so easily, so we get some land force and border with the Slavians. 1931 brought an incredible economic crash that destroyed with great chaos most of Europe's economies, and our city of vitality and joy was no exception due to our profound ties to Italy. Due to this, we have been in an economic slump since those years, slowly recovering. But now we need to act quickly if we are to develop in today's world, and with Dionysio's health slowly waning. What? His health's getting worse? That's not good. It means that other factions can slowly take power and place their approaches on the situation, instead of Dionysio's neutral attitude. When he suggests massive, centrally directed labour force paid in food and housing, Shimoi believes the factory buy-ups and state acquisition of industry is a necessity, and Keller believes that the best course of action is to ensure that local syndicates have more power in order to encourage local production, even at the expense of international trade. Yes, well, we're going to go with Shimoi. Believes the factory buy-ups and state acquisition industry is necessary. Yes, stuff the syndicates, stuff the people. We will get to them later. Their needs are not what need to be dealt with first. Russia declare war and the Novorussian general governorate. Oh yes, I keep forgetting. Imperial Japan has survived! Yes. That's good. We can maybe become friends. Since we are going to be led by... I think the guy's... Shimoi's Japanese, isn't he? Marcus conspirators. No, thank you. Is there any ultra-nationalists? I've just seen it. Reactionary. No. No, that's not what I was looking for. Right-wing authoritarianist. So that's all the acceleration. The Russian state? What the hell? Where the flip did you pop up from? Here is a place blooming with art. Ever since its creation, numerous poets, writers, and philosophers found their haven here, thanks to our avant-garde approach to culture and atmosphere of extravagant self-expression. Every 4 years since 1924, these artists have a chance to show off their skills in the Grand Poetry Contest. After observing the various pieces by both poets, clear winners, a Japanese-inspired haiku based on the struggles of vitality seems like the answer that we're wanting. Oh yeah, I forgot Romania's in 3 pieces as well. Of course, it's not Romania. We've got Transylvania, or a capital in Cluj. Chisinau from Moldova. Well, the commune run up. And then obviously Romania, who are operating out of Bucharest, of course. Are you revisionist socialist? And the Greeks are reactionary. Missing equipment. Oh yeah, we don't have any military factories right now. Our industry's not that great. Volunteer only. We don't have any chief of staff or anybody in here. Right, who have we got here? Mario Carlo. Oh, that's my guy. It's literally the guy leading us. Oh, there's the Spanish Civil War. And there's a nice wee pop-up. There's some music as well. Francisco Franco, North African garrison. Tangier, I think that's how you pronounce it. So we've got the Spanish Republic against the National Front with Ramon Gomez de la Serna. He's got skeleton makeup on. Face paint, rather. And Alejandro Lerox. Am I right in saying France might take Catalonia off them? Or Girona and Barcelona? Possibly. And to the Portuguese, political chaos. Economic disaster to fight a republic. You are guaranteed by the British. The border with the Slavians. In our glorious republic, we have long felt a crash of violence against Slavs. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that, go away. Not our own Slavs, mind you. Those masters of trade or strength and vitality. Our Slavs are simply the best Slavs there are. We're from the border beyond Tmev, beyond the Trieste, says an ultranationalist regime that seeks to annex us and colonize us with superior numbers. We now feel like we must attack first if we are to maintain the security of our regime. Of our people, of our endless vitality and our spiritual strength. The rearmament worries us immensely, as they begin pumping out divisions with violence unprecedented in this day and age. Therefore, various elements of him have come forward and positioned themselves. Keller says control the skies. Marinetti says more land forts. Shimoi says control the Adriatic. I think we do control the Adriatic. Everything he says seems like it's a good thing to do. It says 16th Orengo, so we just had the 15th, now we've got the 16th. And the main issues have been resolved, we can begin preparations for the next session of Parliament. Alright, it's just the sessions of Parliament. It will be accompanied by light, music and poetry. Oh, there will be as much poetry. That's going to take 140 days. Okay. Cool. So, daily applicable trade. Enrico Corradini. Oh yes, fantastic. We can make some convoys. Woohoo! And then also we got Nicola Bombaki. Says the Ambris. Oh hey, he's one of the syndicalist leaders in the Kaiserreich, isn't he? Giovanni Papini. Giovanni. I don't know how to pronounce his surname. Okay, insufficient resources, that's fine. Low manpower, research, radio, and concentrate industry 2. Okay, that's going to take us a while, but we'll finish off the episode with that. I know it's not exactly been anything exciting today, guys, but you know we've got a process to go through before we actually get to where we need to be. 2 to 10, 4 to 11. I thought that was going to end quicker than that. Zaibatsu fail. Dominion, rural backwater. I forgot some of these are really bad. I'm interested to see what they do because American Party wins American general election. The American Party. I'll be interested to see if they do the Rising Sun or be the Aijin Restoration. I don't proclaim the Japanese Empire reborn. We've got the reborn. We rebirthed the Empire. That's what I was trying to get out there. This flipping American. Oh, Dan Moody. Destroying government, clan, civil war, prohibition, organized crime, US under budget military. Great Depression, the Dust Bowl, the land of the free. See, this is what happens when you isolate yourselves. What? Do they have an American puppet? Occupy Nicaragua. The Arditi. Oh, our great forces which we salute with grand vital honour. You were visionary many decades ago, being the first troops of your kind, using only light equipment and subsequently entering trenches with the fear of death. You're also said to be the most feared corps by all opposing armies. The task of your Arditi units was not to clear the way for regular infantry to attack enemy lines, but to completely overrun enemy positions. Most daring volunteers were chosen, particularly those who were not bothered by loud incoming artillery fire close by. Men also studied fencing and were masters of hand-to-hand combat. Once ready, they were sent to the front armed with light assault weapons such as carbines, pistols, daggers, and hand grenades. Many did not carry rifles and carbines because they would be cumbersome to fire in the confined spaces of a trench. The Arditi approached enemy trenches while they were being shelled by Italian artillery. Just as the barrage was lifted, it would jump inside the trench while the enemy was huddling down and use their daggers at close quarters to suppress enemy resistance. These primitive tactics were surprisingly effective. The Arditi stood in front of death with a pride never seen in Europe. Your motto was O la vittoria, O tutti occupati, and it still rings true today. Fortunately, we must adapt to the future and become once more the pioneers of the world, and therefore must choose what to do. How shall we improve our great and honourable Arditi? Shimoi, Marinetti, and Keller have all ideas, which they have presented forward to the Consiglio degli Ottimi. Build their courage, give them better weapons, teach them the importance of authority. Build up their courage. We don't need better weapons, we just need sheer courage to deal with our enemies. We're gonna put them... We're gonna destroy We are going to destroy so many people during this playthrough. I hope, anyways. That's the plan. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll help deal with Germany. And, of course, Luxembourg. Oh, God, and Brazil again. I'm going to have to build a navy for that. So that's something we currently don't have. We don't really have a lot. World tension already at 24%. Most caused by revolutionary Japan. Sir, Southeastern Union's free. Loyalty to Russia. Join our brothers. Oh, okay, they can just get annexed. Okay. Is anyone going to go against them? Finland's still here. Finland's a puppet as well, but they've actually got a tree now. So they could have done... Are they staying loyal to Russia? Rally up the monarchists. Yeah, is anyone... The Russian state. New synthetic identity. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's over here. Unite our nation. Oh god, they get war goals on everyone. So where do they fight the Russians? There you go, that's a declare war on everybody job. March on the false Rome. Reclaim Kiev, Baltic security, caution, security. Our true borders, an age of solidarity. Great faction CSTO. Whatever that could possibly mean. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Kaiser Otto I von Habsburg of Lothringen. A bit of choice with the Austrian throne and Otto. He is benevolent, charismatic, young and handsome. Our worthy Kaiser lead a nation to renewed glory. Yeah, you can get Mustache Man. Oh, because I played as them, didn't I? I'm sure I played as them. Seek British protection. Brothers to the north. Guarantee Prussia. I'm hoping one day Prussia gets a tree. I think it'd be cool to play as Prussia and just destroy everybody. Or get revenge. But then again, you're surrounded by a faction. Guess you could, and you can't even push it. Maybe take out like Sweden, Norway or something. Didn't realise Denmark was a puppet of you as well. See, this Norwegian military government just seems so pointless. We've got Sweden, Norway, but they don't actually directly have control of any of Norway. There's a puppet. You think they'd just be one, but anyways, that's just me just spewing crap in my mouth. But North African garrison's still just chilling. They don't even have any divisions. Oh my days, the death of Dionysio. This morning, El Profeta, our Deuce Gabriel Dionysio, was found dead in his bedroom. Official autopsies, he was 74? Doesn't look it in there. Official autopsy believe the Deuce died peacefully in his sleep at the vulnerable age of 74. Suspecting no foul play. Suspecting no foul play. This news has been little comfort to some of the Deuce's most ardent followers. Podesta Gigante, an old friend of the Deuce, purportedly sought to rally the Ardite, believing that the monarchists in Italy had engineered the death of the beloved leader. A more rational response has been the quick organisation of Consiglio degli Ottimi, an emergency council consisting of the most influential members of the Fiume government and military. First action of the council included a declaration of a period of mourning, followed by a longer period of celebration of Deuce's life and the ideology he took to such Olympian heights. A less communicated decree of the council has been the mobilisation in Ardite in an effort to curb both internal dissent and dissuade any of our many foes from taking advantage of this grand tragedy. Goodbye, Dionysio. We've now got the Consiglio degli Ottimi in charge. We don't have anyone head here. But here's the three gentlemen that it could be. It's not going to be Keller, the spiritual leader, or the pragmatic statesman, Marinetti. Harukichi Shimoi is who hopefully will be taking over. Syria is going after Israel. Ah, the British lost control of their puppet then. And I'm sure they did have control of that at the start. I'm an idiot. Our greatest loss. The emergency state. I think you do. War is Slavic culture. I'm quite happy that we've got 4 research slots, because although I'm not able to actually produce anything. Oh, Fume is devastated by the recent events. Dionysio is gone and the future we march forward so willingly became foggy and worrying. As our constitution states, in case of such emergency, a dictator should be appointed. Consiglio Degli Otomi has arranged a meeting to discuss who should be the successor of Belovedus. The council decided to give emergent powers to Fume's most influential figure, the Oriental Master, Harukichi Shimoi. The warrior. Hell yeah, boy. Get him in power. Get him in. He's going to be our current leader. What does he do for us? Army experience gain, division recovery rate of plus 0.1. Woohoo! There he is. The warrior. And so we have the soul of Italy. We have a lot of work to do, as you can see. As we get through down here, we have draw, which is Fume declares war on the Kingdom of Italy, and changes the national focus tree, the Shimoi's conquest of Italy. And we get some very nice things on our way down here, such as 2 military factories in Istria, some equipment, all the good stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave that episode there, so thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very, very soon for some more. Until then, take care. Cheer bye. The now.